Well, Maya Konforti is a volunteer based in Calais that helps refugees, and she joins us now from Melbourne, Florida. Maya, the closing of the camp in Calais should have seen all of these desperate people relocated and rehoused, but as we see, that hasn't always happened. Explain to us what's happening there now.
Well, there's many that were relocated. The one who wanted to ask for asylum have got to accommodation centers and were allowed to ask for asylum. However, the situation has changed tremendously in Calais now. The people who are in Calais, they really want to go to England, and they have no way of asking for asylum in France because they have, fingerprints taken in another country than France, and therefore they will not be allowed to ask for asylum in France. This is why they want to go to the UK. And like the report says, they have absolutely no homes now. They sleep in the woods with just barely a blanket during the night, which the police gasses during the night. They are really living in treacherous conditions, way worse than it's ever been.
I'm interested in what you mentioned there about it seems like an administrative problem. If they have their fingerprints taken in one place, how exactly does that work? Why can they not apply for asylum in France?
The Dublin regulation says that a person entering Europe must ask for asylum in the first country where their fingerprints were taken. That first country is usually Italy or Hungary or Bulgaria or Greece. It's not France. If you have your fingerprints taken in another country, this is where you must ask for asylum. And when people were in Calais in the big jungle last year, this rule was not enforced. The government allowed the people who were in Calais to ask for asylum, even though they had their fingerprints taken in another country. However, the new government, the Macron government, does not do that anymore and enforces the regulation. And therefore, when the people ask for asylum in France, they are basically sent back to Italy or Hungary or Bulgaria.
So what are the options for these people who, by all accounts, have just been left behind?
Well, it's going to England. It's opening the border for the people who want to go to England, who have family there, who have social ties there, who speak the language. They should be allowed to go to England. And at the very least, they should be allowed to ask for asylum in France. If they could do so, they would. At least a portion of them would.
Yeah, a difficult situation indeed. That's Maya Konforti, a volunteer based in Calais, joining us live from Melbourne, Florida. Thank you.